Hello, Leo, and welcome to your summer solstice reading for June. This is a general reading intended for the collective and not intended to give individual messages like you might expect in a personal reading. But if you do connect, please do give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We always appreciate that. This is going to have some astrology mixed in, and when I mention houses, astrological houses, I'll be basing that on the rising, your ascendant sign. So if you're Leo rising, this will apply to you, but well, when I talk about houses, it will apply to you. But if you are not Leo rising, you can always search the internet for free natal charts and they'll provide that information for you. But if you're a different rising sign, you may want to check out that reading as well. I've already pre-shuffled and cut the cards. It's going to be a 5-card spread with 5 cards from this tarot deck and 1 card pulled from, let me put this card back in here. This was Sagittarius's card. We'll pull 1 card from the 7 Energies deck. I'm not the best shuffler, folks. That's why I do it ahead of time before I start filming, so people don't see how uncoordinated I am. Now, some decks, they work magically for me, and I can shuffle them so prettily, and others don't. Okay, so let's pull your energy card here, and that is Smoke and Mirrors. Oh, that reminds me of the Mercury. Mercury aligning with the sun. Smoke and Mirrors. Let's read about it. 42. So this is involving your crown chakra, I'm pretty sure. Okay, key concepts here. Seeing through the lens of past conditioning. Ooh, subconscious programming happens mainly before we turn 25. We're very susceptible to that. We'll talk about it. Past conditioning, the inability to recognize the truth of what is being offered. Wow. That would have applied to the Sagittarius reading as well. Healing from misguided perceptions, moving toward the illusion of separation, or moving beyond the illusion of separation, being accountable for your biases and the way you view the world. And then it goes on to say, we're actually built to view the world inaccurately. Our 5 senses tell us we are separate from one another. We're conditioned to see time as linear, and this creates a consciousness of delineation, separation, and finality. We have an innate fear that what we see is all there is. Although we know deep down there is more, we are suspicious of it. Our fear of death results from this kind of perception, which is why many of us, seek to connect with spirit, because we want to be enlightened. Okay, for some reason in this particular cycle, these last 8 or 9 days of June, it looks like that an overfocus on the material world, the earthly realm, and subconscious programming. You know, when we're young, before our brains are fully mature, we are much more easily influenced by what our culture, our society, community, authority figures, peers, the media, celebrities. We're very influenced by what they tell us success is and what the feedback we get from them about who we are. So when, if you follow media to an addictive point, you can get a very distorted perception of a body image that is not really you because it doesn't look like Barbie or whatever. But we're very susceptible to that. So I think this reading is going to talk about, especially with the Mercury Cassimi coming up on June 30th. That's when Mercury is tightly conjoined with the sun, real tight conjunction, and it's going to be in Cancer, and Cancer happens to be where is Cancer? It happens to, it's your 12th house of spiritual growth, reflection, subconscious. That's why this is here. Sun just entered Cancer. It's the beginning of summer, but this Cancer is the sign. It's ruled by the moon, which rules mysteries. This is going to be about your 12th house, where the sun and Mercury are for this. The Mercury gets there on the 26th, and then on June 30th is when we have that Mercury Cassimi with the sun. And you're going to get, that's when everyone tends to be much more intuitive than they usually are, and they get many more messages from Spirit, from God during that time. And you need to be very open to your intuition, your gut feelings, your hunches, because right now you're operating under programming that you may have accepted without analyzing whether or not it was true for you, what makes you happy, or what your purpose is in this world. Okay, we'll be coming back to this, but let's go ahead and look at what Tarot says about these last 10 days, what messages you're going to get from Spirit, what energy surrounds you, what focus you need to have. And our first card, the energy surrounding you, oops, I don't do reversals, Page of Swords. Page of Swords, truth, ho-ho, and that's exactly what this talked about. So the energy surrounding you is to learn. Pages are learners that keep an open mind and an open heart. They have all the enthusiasm of a new learner. And swords are about truth, and using your intellect to analyze, and wanting to align your truth with your in your communication. You want to communicate that as who you are. And you know what? Mars and Venus are both in your first house, which is your outward identification, how you communicate to the world, your attitude. Okay. Mars and Venus love each other. They love being together, but that means that you're ripe for a lot of forward motion. Mars can be a little bit aggressive sometimes, but it can be temperate as well. Okay, so the energy surrounding you right now is about finding the truth, learning about it, and acting upon it. Okay, your focus, Queen of Swords, man. Okay, yes, this goes with this card so well. Swords, this is the sword of truth here. She manifests truth more than any other figure or other card in the suit of swords. She rules her castle with honesty, transparency, with her mind, with strong character, principles, uses her intellect, and very big on communication. Both of these are big on communication. Okay, let's see what your next card is. Let me cut. And this is going to be the unexpected. What's going to occur in the next 10 days or so that you may not expect? Truth. Okay, and this is about a knight that's come back from a quest. Yes, I know he's on a coffin, but it doesn't mean he's dying. It means he is deeply, deeply reflecting. It's rest and repose, restoring himself. And do you see these three swords here pointed toward his upper chakras, the higher frequency, vibrations, and energy? What is revealed is going to be very surprising to you. Let me cut, and let's do message from Spirit. I feel like this is totally the message from Spirit right there. Find the truth. Find the truth. Okay, the message from Spirit is you are the Wands energy, Leo, which is all that fiery inspiration, physical energy, but it's also about planning and design. And that can make you very successful in work, in learning about work, and having more expertise in your career, job, or hobby, that are working at home, wherever at the moment your heart is with your work. That's what this represents. He's not an apprentice anymore. He's not even a novice. He has moved up to a level of expertise, 3 Pentacles. He's moved to that level that others are recognizing his skill, and they want him to share it with them. Their clients consulting the master. And he's not a master yet, but he's good enough that his work can be shared with others. So this is a message from Spirit. It's going to be interesting to get clarification on that. And then your final outcome here, let me make sure I have it right side up. Well, what was that card? Knight of Swords. I'm going to put that over here. Ooh, and then the Chariot. Okay, stop looking, Lulu. Stop looking. Okay, we're going to bring that in later. Let's look at your possible final outcome here. And it is, well, I did it upside down anyway. Okay, there's you, Leo, taking a stand, using that fire energy, taking a stand for whatever truth it is that you're discovering out here. I'm very interested in this card. Okay, let's get some clarification here. First of all, your shadow work is going to be, this is Cancer energy right here, Sun in Cancer. This is also obviously air energy. Okay, the page is open-minded. He goes wherever his path takes him as it leads toward knowledge and truth. So that's why he has to be open-minded and open-hearted. But once he's past that novice stage, he becomes the knight. And that's where he uses that truth to bring success to the king and queen. He wants to help them manifest as the best rulers of the kingdom. So he brings back truth and information, whatever he finds out on his missions and quests, he brings it back. And then the queen and the king use that truth for the higher good, for the best of everyone involved. Okay, so this is your shadow work here. And Spirit is telling you that when you are using the truth, to use it with this Cancer energy. Now, Cancer energy involves listening to your subconscious. So that's very important. Cancer is ruled by the moon. They're very intuitive. So they're telling you that by listening to your subconscious, you're going to discover the mysteries. You're going to reveal the smoke and mirrors here that are very deceptive. And then you'll be able to move forward. But don't do it until you have seen the truth, until this mission to find the truth has succeeded and changed your viewpoint, probably in a way, through this introspection. Okay, so our first clarification. What is the Page of Swords going to learn? Well, let me get this deck right side up. What this Page of Swords is going to learn about that reveals truth is that, yes, emotional fulfillment and interactions with those around you in community, family, work, those interactions matter. And they bring you more emotional fulfillment than you may realize. And they're also going to help you learn. They're going to help you learn the truth. You know what? They're going to be very instrumental in helping you learn the truth. The Three of Cups is represented by Mercury in Cancer. Oh my gosh. This is the Mercury Kasimi card for this time period. Mercury is going to enter Cancer on the 26th, and it's going to, the Mercury Kasimi, that tight conjunction with the sun, occurs on June 30th, and you get lots of downloads. So this is your June 30th card right here. And by the way, you need to carry something around that can record, either record them on your phone, take pictures, or speak into your phone, or a notebook but whatever gut feelings and hunches you get in and around June 30th, maybe the 29th, 30th, 30th, and 1st of July, you need to record those, because they are more important than you may even realize when you first perceive them. Oh, that card, very powerful. Because it's going to mean that you're going to be walking away from something after you learn this truth. Actually, the truth is going to make you happy. It's not like it's going to make you happy. You're going to say, okay, no wonder, no wonder this is not playing out the way I was hoping it would. No wonder I'm not happy doing this. No wonder I didn't succeed when I tried it this way. It's going to be a relief type of thing. And you're going to walk away from something that was supposed to make you happy, and it's either stopped making you happy because you've grown to a new stage in life, or it never really made you happy to begin with. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. But whatever it is, and this is saying probably by the full moon right here, within the next couple of weeks, less than a couple of weeks actually, you'll be moving on. You're going to let that go. Let me get one more card here. Scorpio. That's my card, Scorpio, right there. Transformation. Death of the old you, birth of the new you, because you are walking away. because the truth is revealed that you feel so relieved when you find out something or when you realize something. And you can go, oh, okay, that explains it. Now I see. And then you're going to walk away from whatever that was, and you're going to be ready to start a whole new journey in life, follow a whole new path. Very interesting. Well, let's see so that's your energy surrounding you. This is your focus. How are you going to take all this energy and focus it so that you can manifest your intentions? And we know it's going to involve something that is revealed to you from when you retreat and reflect. But let's see. And Leo, I know that that's not your strong suit. You like the bright light of the stage, and we like you there because you're so charming and you're entertaining and you're good on the stage. But you are going to be needing to retreat, and that's going to surprise you. And you're going to realize, hey, I like this more than I thought I would. I'm getting more out of this. I don't know whether it's meditation, prayer, just listening to music that raises your vibration in a room alone. Whatever it is, you're going to be alone when you do this. Not lonely, but alone. And it's going to surprise you how much you get out of it. You may want to do that more often. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is going to help you focus on you need to focus on the truth with all of her expertise so that you can rule your castle, whatever your territory is. It may be talking about work or maybe personal domain, but it's your domain, whatever it is, your comfort zone. Because you are transitioning. Yes. This truth, you're going to head toward your truth. Yes. And it's going to be with the help of others. Enlightenment, you realize I've got to let this go, and you start moving toward your truth right there. And it's going to feel so good, the relief of moving from choppy waters to calm waters. I keep wanting to breathe a sigh of relief as I touch your cards. Oh, I'm going to be who I really am now. Something's going to happen in my life that brings me closer to the true me, my true self. Where is your Jupiter? Your Jupiter is in your 10th house. Oh, maybe this is related to your career, because your 10th house is about your career status, your reputation, legacy you may be building, masculine type energy. It doesn't mean male, but that masculine drive too, and also moving toward goals. Okay, let's get another clarification card on using your newfound truth. How are you going to focus on using that? Oh, with King of Wands energy. Well, Leo, this is you. King of Wands? Yes, this is you. Okay. But this is the real you. That's the real you. It's not from that subconscious programming you experienced in the first part of your life. And not all. I'm sure not all. That doesn't mean it was all false. There's some truth in that as well. But that's what you're going to find out through introspection. You're going to use this King of Wands. The Wands are fire energy, so they're about inspiration, but also about planning and design. Not reckless, but planning and design. And then inspiring others, inspiring yourself, and motivation so that people have energy. You have energy, mental and emotional energy and physical energy to pursue this new path. Okay, you've got an interesting experience coming up, Leo. I can't wait for you to find out what it is that makes you so happy that you're going to be working toward. Remember, the Chariot. You're going to be moving forward. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Interesting. Knight of Swords. Using truth to enhance your earthly realm, your sphere of influence, and doing it with your fiery inspiration. And you're going to plan carefully. Okay, so this card of reflection here. The Four of Swords is represented by Jupiter in Libra. Libra, about balance and truth. Libra is an air sign. So it's about using truth to balance your life. Keep it in balance. And make sure that you're serving spirit and yourself and those who depend on you and those that you love and care for. So you're going to be surprised by how much these revelations that you get, especially around June 30th, that Mercury Cassimi. Let me keep that card on top. That is just amazing. You're going to be surprised at how much this inspires you. Knight of Wands, inspiration, planning, design, how it takes you on a new course. You're going to say, God, I didn't realize that I wanted such and such so much. And you're going to go on a quest to manifest that. All these messages in and around the 30th, all those messages. So that's going to be very surprising to you that you didn't realize such and such would inspire you so much, make you feel rejuvenated, youthful energy again. And it's going to guide you. Knights use that energy, that whatever they find out on their quest, they use to help guide the king and queen to better rule the kingdom. More clarification. King of Cups. There's, okay, Cups. And it is going to be very emotional, fulfilling. The king is the essence of his element as it applies to his kingdom. And you're going to be surprised at how these messages of emotion, about emotional fulfillment and love, how they're more inspiring to you than you thought. You're entering a new stage of life here. Interesting. More clarification. Ooh. Nine of Swords, the never-ending nightmare. It's going to surprise you. I don't know how this is going to surprise you. I hate to pull more than 3 clarification cards. Sometimes I stop at 2. How is that going to surprise you? What will be unexpected? What would be an unexpected nightmare that keeps you awake? An unexpected concern or worry. I mean, I don't need to use the drama words. Never-ending nightmare is just the drama word that's attached to this card. But some concerns that you have. 1 clarification card for that. Let me restrain myself. Because it involves travel. Do you see all that sun, bright sun out there, Leo? That's for you. And that golden sea with the golden sun color, that's for you. He's contemplating a new journey. Okay. Newness, stepping out of your comfort zone is scary. And you're going to have, oh, but what if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? That keeps you up at night. But I'm not very concerned about this card because I don't see anything else here that shows any dreadful upheaval that's coming. I just think this introspection here is going to surprise you because, yes, you're going to be more excited about some possibilities you hadn't considered before or messages from Spirit that you weren't aware of, things revealed. Remember, smoke and mirrors. And that's going to cause you some concern because it means you've a newness, new strategy, new approach, new traveling on a new path that you didn't anticipate. And so you're naturally going to think, I mean, you're a leader, you're a natural leader, and you may start wondering, well, but if that's the team I'm working with and I'm the leader, how will that affect them? Or something like that. It is a concern, and it keeps you up, but it's not like life devastating is what this is. This new journey, this new contemplation, because wands are about planning and design. You plan your adventures, and that's what he's doing right there. He's planning his adventure. And so he's got to take all of the implications and weigh them and think about them. 9 of Swords ruled by Gemini, Mars and Gemini. Oh, your Mars is in, Venus and Mars right now are in your sign. They're in your first house. So I think because this Chariot is telling you to take action, you, because of your natural inclination to plan first, want to make sure that these plans how are they going to affect the people around me before you get started here. Okay. And yes, because remember, this is Cancer. Cancer rules with love. Cancer is about love and family and home. And that could be it too, that you're thinking about the work-life balance. How will this new path take me? But let's look at message from Spirit. I'm so curious about why they put that there. They want to give you confidence that you're ready to step out on your own. Maybe start your own business. You're not a novice anymore. You have enough expertise that you should be sharing that with the world. They want you to become more independent at work. Put yourself forward at work. Where did status and career come up for you? Was that where Jupiter is? Where's your Jupiter? Jupiter. Reputation, status, career. Yeah. Spirit is telling you that now is the time to expand. Don't be timid, Leo. Not that Leo is ever timid, but whatever. Don't second guess yourself. That's what this is. Yes. Do not second guess yourself. Okay? You're going to be surprised at once you are ready to move up or out if you're going to start a new business, but maybe accept a transfer to another location, being transferred to another department, getting promoted, starting to work with a new team at work, leading more leadership position. Yes, that's what they're saying. Do not second guess yourself. You've got what it takes. And let's see what else they're going to tell us about that message there. Okay. Because yes, you're going to quickly move here from the Three of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. That's a big jump there. That's going to happen. It's going to happen quickly. Your responsibilities, your sphere of influence is going to increase. Jupiter is about expansion, and that's going to happen over this next year. And this progress is it's going to be revealed to you. Someone's going to when they're going to make an offer to you, and when you reflect on it, you're going to be surprised at how inspired you get by it, and that you're ready to do this because it brings emotional fulfillment, and you never expected this particular move to do that. You weren't even sure that you were ready for it, and Spirit's saying, oh yes, you're ready because you're headed toward this. Notice that he's well-to-do, and not only has he acquired enough material resources to make him feel secure, material resources, income, investments, bank account, the people you work with, they're an asset to you as well, property, whatever. And you will accumulate enough not only to make you feel secure, but also to share with those less fortunate. And you will still maintain the balance in your life. You're not going to become a workaholic, but the balance is going to be that you are become emotionally fulfilled, and that's going to surprise you. You're going to love this new job. Let me get another clarification here. Oh, and you've got the strength to do this. Confidence, Leo, confidence. This is your card. This is Leo. Notice the playful stance of the lion being tamed with gentleness, infinite strength. This is the divine strength and an infinite well of strength given to you by Spirit. And what's going to happen is you're going to approach this new work path with so much inspiration, so much planning and design. This becomes negligible. It's going to bring so much fulfillment to you that you become stronger. You become stronger for everyone, and you're a stronger leader. How nice. How nice. This is a really good reading here. It's a pleasant reading, is what I feel. I know it's exciting for you, but it's pleasant for me. Let's look at your final outcome. Your final outcome, you're going to have to take a stand for something. I don't know if it, and I feel like it's when you're talking with a colleague or a boss, maybe negotiating. You're going to be negotiating, and you're going to have to take a stand. You're going to have to take a stand for this, and make sure that however this manifests, however this comes into reality, that the emotional welfare of you and yours and those you work with is a part of that negotiation. The emotional health, you're fighting for, it's not from money, it's about integrity. You want to stay true to your principles and your leadership style, and you're going to stand up for that. somehow. Let's get a clarification card. It's about your style. And you're doing it with strength. You see how your legs are planted on the ground? That triangle shape. Triangle is ultimate strength there. Nature's designed for strength. And you're not mad. You're just saying, no, this is important to me. What's important to you? It's that emotional fulfillment. It's leadership with love. Yes, because if I don't, it will all be empty success. If we don't consider this, this, and this, so that there's a good ambiance at work, healthy workplace, then success will be empty. We've got to, you must offer me this as well. Allow me the freedom to work, to lead in my style, to work in my style, to create with my style. That's what this is. And Leo, you're noted for your courage and your strength. Well, strength, and there's your courage right there. You're going to stand up for it. Let's get another clarification card here. Because you know what's really important is family. Ultimately, it's your love relationships with community, family, whatever team you work with. It's your relationships with people that matter. And you don't want to lead in a particular style, maybe too authoritarian or too data-driven. That's what it is. Being data-driven is important at your workplace. But what that leads to, because, you know, data can be interpreted in many different ways. There are people in your workplace that are using data for their own self-serving interests. That's what this is. And you're not going to have any of it. You're going to say, yes, I'll be happy to do this, this, and this, but if data contradicts something or other, those are just numbers that we can interpret by looking for different patterns, and we may be emphasizing the wrong pattern. And it doesn't necessarily mean cause and effect. A lot of data just means that this happened and also this happened in the same environment at the same time, or in the future. And yes, there's a relationship, but it doesn't mean this caused this. There's too much data-driven emphasis at where you work. They are forgetting that leads to empty victories. Yep. And you're saying no. See how your arms are crossed? You're rejecting those empty victories. No true fulfillment right there. That's what this Smoke and the Mirrors card is about. And if it's not specifically data-driven, it's something else about too much emphasis on profits, too much emphasis on the old ways, but you're going to stand up for it, not put up with it, because people are more important. Because if not, it would just lead to a feeling of weariness. And actually, this is like the card of persistence, earthly persistence and strength. Here's your divine strength. Here's your earthly persistence. And you're saying, I'm going to stand up for it. I don't care how many meetings we have, how many times you ask me, how many times I've got to repeat it. I am going to keep standing up for people, for their motivation, for their fulfillment, for their creativity, for all the things that fire represents. And that is going to result in them inspiring. Look, you're wounded. They attack you, but you're wounded, but you persist. And you've had this many meetings back here. And you say, I will always have energy and inspiration for one more. I will tell you one more time. You're going to keep negotiating. And then what is this last clarification card? Oh, because you are the magician, and it will be manifested. You will be successful. You stick to your guns, Leo. You're doing it for the right reasons, and you are going to be successful. And you're going to wipe away the smoke. You're going to see the tricks and delusions in the mirror. You will manifest that. You will bring into reality, as above, so below. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, this is what I have for you today, Leo. I hope it helped, and I hope that you'll come back for more. Thank you so much.